Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 138. Welcome. Okay, so I only have one finished object this week, and I don't have it because I already gave it to who it was going to, but I will, I have a picture I can show you. But anyway, it is Milo the Monkey. This is a free pattern by the Friendly Red Fox, and I will put a link in the description box below where you can find this pattern. I have made this Milo the Monkey, I think 3 times now, and I like it. I think it's a very enjoyable pattern. I do it just like the pattern. I follow the pattern just like it says for the construction. The only thing that I've done differently is when I make the tail on this monkey, I crochet around a pipe cleaner, so that way the tail is a little bit posable or bendable, and I just think it adds a little extra touch to it. Besides that, I leave the pattern just as written. It's written very good. I mean, I enjoy it. An easy to understand pattern. It works up pretty fast. So anyway, I got that finished, and so I gave it to the person that was wanting it. And so I will pop in a picture here of a picture that I took of Milo before I gave him to the recipient. Okay, so that's all my finished objects for the week, but I do have a lot of works in progress. Last week I was watching Krista of the Secret Yarnery, her live that she has on Fridays, and she was talking about that she had been on a whip bender. I thought that was so funny. I hadn't heard the term bender in a long time, but yeah, that's about right, because I have started several projects. And so I have like 5 works in progress that I'm going to show you today. Okay, so number 1 is the Scrappy Granny Throw Crochet Along that I'm hosting. I'm coming along on my project. I just filmed a tutorial just showing you how I assemble my squares, how I sew them together. And so I posted that yesterday. And so that's what I'm doing now on my project, is getting them all sewn together. So let me show you what I've done so far. Okay, so the way I have my squares arranged, I ended up sewing them into, let me hold up one, 4 strips. Okay, so here is one of my strips. Okay, it goes all the way to here. So I had 4 of these strips that I sewed together just like that. Okay, just like the way I showed in the tutorial, which is actually, I believe it's called the mattress stitch. Okay, so I've got 4 panels. Here's 2 of them here. Okay, and then I'm going to be, of course, sewing them together down this long seam right there. And so there's 2 of them, and then the other 2 I've actually got sewn together, so I can show you that. Right here, see? Now, I believe this is, it is going to be a lapgan size, but it's going to be a little bit larger lapgan size, I guess, because it seems like it is working out larger than the red one back there that I originally did. I might have used, I did that one so long ago before I was keeping records as far as what hook sizes I was using and everything. And so it may be that I used a bigger hook, or tension is different, I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So I've got these 2 strips, like I said, sewn together. So I have 2 more strips to sew together. And then the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to do a single crochet border around the whole entire thing to kind of just unite it together, okay? And I will probably be doing, yes, I'll be doing the edging the same way that I did the edging of the individual pieces, where I do 3 single crochets in the corner stitch. Okay, in all the corners. And so I will be doing that when I go around the whole entire thing. And then I will be working on the border, and that's when I will film the border tutorial. Okay, so that is coming along, and I'm so happy to see everybody's progress on their squares. They've been posting pictures of them over on the Facebook group, Yarnjoy Podcast. I had somebody that was not on Facebook that emailed me some pictures of her squares. So that's awesome. I love seeing those squares as well. And it seems like everybody's having a good time about it and talking about the crochet along and using up their scraps. And then some people, they didn't have scraps, so they're using a particular color scheme. I think there was one person that was doing Christmas colors. That's going to turn out awesome. Kayla of Llama Mama Kayla, she's been, I think, bitten by the granny square bug. And so she's been making loads of granny squares. So I'm excited about that. She did one that was like in pastel colors, beautiful, that she put together, made a baby blanket size. So I think it's a very versatile type pattern. The pattern is inspired by the Yarnspirations pattern Rectangles and Squares Throw, and I can link that in the description box below. Although I did not do the squares as written by the pattern, I just did basic granny squares, and I do have a tutorial for that, including the granny rectangle. I did have somebody that was doing the pattern as written, and so they were having a little bit trouble with the rectangle because I think there's a couple of typos in the pattern. And it kind of tricky to read, and so I did a tutorial showing how to create the rectangle as written like the pattern, and so I have that on my channel as well, so if you want to check that out. But anyway, this is coming along, and so I'm anxious to see everybody's finished projects when they get done with it. Okay, so that is works in progress number 1. Works in progress number 2 is the Granny Summer Bag that I'm working on. Now this is, well, my Scrappy Granny Throw is kind of qualifies under the Season of the Granny Challenge that Creative Grandma and Krista of the Secret Yarnery has put forth. Also, this next project, the Granny Summer Bag that I'm putting together, is also can be under that challenge as well. What it is a bag made out of cotton yarn that is put together with solid grannies in a diamond pattern, a diamond shape. You know, you set the squares on end. And so it was supposed to be used by Karen Cotton Cakes, and I could not find enough of the Karen Cotton Cakes at my local Michael's, and so I am using Peaches and Cream. I think it is called, Peaches and Cream Cotton Stripes, and I am doing, this is Violet Stripes is the colorway. And so I need to make 12 of these squares, and I've got 6 of them done. I even bought a piece of fabric right here to go with this colorway. I think it's going to look good, and I'm going to attempt to line it. So I think it's going to be a cool project to work on, and I think the bag's going to turn out great. I will do a tutorial on the construction of this bag because I did have a few people asking me about that. Once the Scrappy Granny Throw crochet along is over, then I will probably do a tutorial for this as well. But I will pop in a picture here. It is the Yarnspirations pattern. I did get permission from Yarnspirations to do tutorials on some of their patterns, and so that's what I've been doing. But anyway, I will pop in a picture here of that bag so then you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so the bag is not, is not called to be lined in the pattern, and so the lining of the bag is just something extra that I was wanting to do, so I'll have to figure that one out. Anyway, so on to works in progress number 3. It is February, and so that means my goal of 3 Preemie character hats per month is starting up again. And so my Preemie hat number 1 is going to be this hat here. I started it but I'm not finished with it, so it's a work in progress. But here what I've gotten so far. Can you guess? It is a SpongeBob inspired hat. And this is a pattern by Repeat Crafter Me, I believe, and so I'll put a link in below for that. It actually is a hat that has ear flaps, but I'm not going to do the ear flaps. I don't usually do ear flaps on these Preemie hats because of the strings, you know, that hang. I'm always afraid that maybe, you know, the baby will turn somewhere or other or something, and maybe those long strings will get tangled around their necks or something. I don't know, but I just usually turn them into just beanies and I leave the ear flaps off. Okay, so this is done with worsted weight yarn. It was actually the newborn size that I followed the instructions for. She has multiple sizes, even up to adult size. But I went down like two hook sizes, I think, to try to aim for a preemie size. And when I started making the eyes, in fact, I did make one eye right here, see? It is going to be too big for the hat because I'm not gonna have room. Let me do it this way. I don't think I'm gonna have room enough to put, hold that up, his mouth and stuff. And so I'm going to rework the eye. I'm going to use baby yarn. This is worsted. I'm going to use baby yarn, and I'm going to go down even more hook sizes, maybe even to a 3mm if I need to get the eye sized down, so I'll have plenty of room for the eye. I may want it to be big, but I also need room for the mouth. So this is works in progress. Okay, but I should have that as a finished object next week. Okay, let's see. Next one, works in progress number 4. Okay, now this is the new challenge that has been put forth by Crystal of Chronically Crocheting. She's having, every month, she's doing a project for us to use up stash with, and she is calling it the Stash Buster 2020. And for the project for this month, for February, is a shawl, and so it goes from now until February 26th. And so I've decided to do that. I've been wanting to do a project with some of my mandala cakes back there, and so I found this shawl. And just a side note, it does qualify for my Stitch Your Library goal that I was wanting to do, as far as using 5 patterns that I have in books or magazines that I've had for a long time, never done them, and 5 patterns that I have bookmarked on my computer that's several years old that I've never done. Okay, so this qualifies as one of those. This is the Comfort Shawl, and it is a Yarnspirations pattern. I will link it in the description box below, okay? And I will pop in a picture here of what the finished object is supposed to look like. Okay, so my project is this big. Now I am using mandala cake. This is the mandala cake genie. Had to think a minute. And now this is actually a mill end that I got from Lion Brand, and so I don't know if maybe the colors, if there's something missing out of the colors. I'm not sure why it was a mill end. This is started with a full cake, and I've got quite a bit of it left. I don't know if I will go all the way until the cake is done. Maybe I will. I'm not sure. It may be too big after that. I'm just kind of going by the size of it. Now, this pattern calls for worsted weight yarn, and so I'm using DK weight yarn, so I'm having to have more repeats to get the size that I want, that I think would be a good size. Okay, so it's made up of, let me show you up close, a lot of triple crochets. Haven't done that many triple crochets in a project before, but I do like the way the colors are coming out. It's like a 3-row repeat. Yeah, 3-row repeat. And then it's going to have, as you saw in the picture, it's going to have this nice border at the very bottom edging once I get it to the size that I want. Okay, so that is works in progress number 4. and I'm using an eye hook for this project, okay, which is a 5.5 millimeter. Okay, so works in progress number 5. I told you last week, if you watched my episode last week, that once I finish Milo the monkey, then I'm going to be doing Rose the rabbit, which is a Jess Huff pattern, one that I have done several of her patterns. This is one that I have not done yet. This is going to be for a baby gift, and the baby is a boy, and so I'm changing the color of Rose the rabbit, so I guess he'll be Robert the rabbit or something. But anyway, I've decided to do the rabbit in this blue color. It's a blue, it's kind of a denim-y blue, I guess. The color it's Loops and Threads Impeccable, and the color is called Blue Moon. Okay, and I'm doing this for the main color, and instead of white for like the ends of the feet and the tail and the belly patch, I think, and then his muzzle also is white in the picture. I'm doing this color, which is, I don't know, I've taken the ball band off, but I think it's like a cream or ivory or something. I'm not even sure what brand it is. But anyway, I thought those two colors look pretty good together. I did start it, but all I've got right now is an ear, which will fold up, I believe, like this, okay, when it's attached. And then I did the belly patch because I wanted to kind of see what the colors were going to be looking like together. So I think it's going to look really cute. I will pop in a picture here of Rose the rabbit so you can see what that pattern is. Okay, so that is the amigurumi that I'm working on. Okay, okay, that's my whip bender. Oh my goodness, I've working on a lot, trying to work on a lot, but of course my main priority is getting that Scrappy granny throw finished or assembled so I can get the border tutorial filmed. So anyway, busy, but that's me. I'm always busy. Okay, so upcoming, I did my first video for my Whip Wall Wednesday yesterday, because yesterday was Wednesday, and that is a video series that I'm going to do every other Wednesday, I think, just pulling out one of my sleeping whips and actually working on it to try to get my whip wall kind of cleared off a little bit. But knowing me, I'll do new whips to replace them, probably. But anyway, so I started that project, and so if you want to check out my progress and what I'm thinking about how I'm going to be finishing up that project, then please go and check my Whip Wall Wednesday #1 video. I will post a link to it below so you can check that out. And I hope that people enjoy that video and want to join me on working on some of their sleeping whips. Okay, and then what else is upcoming? Like I said, the tutorial for the border for the Scrappy Granny throw, and just all these other things. I was asked to review a pattern, Michelle Estrada, here on YouTube, and she is a designer also of really cute amigurumis. She did the frog, it's up there, frog pattern that I did. And the turtle, the Hugo, the turtle, which turned out really cute. Where is he? He's around here somewhere. I don't see him within reach at the moment, but he turned out really cute. Anyway, she did a koala, and so I'm real excited about doing a review for her on her pattern. So should be doing that pretty soon. So that'll be upcoming. And of course, my Santa of my Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer set needs to be done this month, and so he will be upcoming as well. So there's lots of things going on. It's very exciting. Okay, so next is some shout outs. I want to do some shout outs. Okay, so I went through my subscriber list, the ones that I subscribe to their channels, and I picked out 4 that are also getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, and so I want to tell you about them so you can go check out their channels and subscribe if you haven't, and help them reach that goal of 1,000 subscribers. Okay, so the first one is April, and her channel is April's Crochet and More, and I've been enjoying her channel. She does a lot of yarn reviews here lately. It's been really interesting, and also of course she shows her projects and things that she's working on. So go check out April's channel and subscribe if you haven't. Okay, number 2 is Denise, and that is Black Ribbon Crochet Studio. Yes, got it right. Black Ribbon Crochet Studio. And I enjoy her projects that she shows that she's working on. She's also even have done a little bit of dyeing yarn, and so that was really interesting to watch. So go check out Denise's channel and help her reach her goal. Okay, and the next one is Tina. Hi, Tina. Of Crafts by the Rose. She is working on getting her goal of 1,000 subscribers as well. I really enjoy listening to Tina. She does a lot of lives, and I like putting her on and listening to her talk and interact with the people that are typing in the chat while I'm crocheting. I've been listening to her a lot when I was working on sewing these pieces, all those squares together, and so she's very fun and enjoyable to listen to. I love her excitement and her energy toward crochet projects, and she likes telling us about other channels and things that, you know, shout outs that she's doing, that she's wanting us to go check their channels out. So she also, now she doesn't do just lives, but then she also does like out and about videos when she goes yarn shopping and stuff like that. So that's always fun to watch also. So please go over and subscribe to Crafts by the Rose. That's Tina. And I think you'll enjoy listening to her as well. Okay, and number 4 is Dina's Homespun Fun. Okay, so Dina is also getting close to 1,000 subscribers. I enjoy watching her videos. She does yarn talk videos. She's done, she gets subscription boxes, where I think it's Crochet Surprise that she gets, and she shows what she gets in her boxes, and then she also has been having a few giveaways of those boxes that she's received. And like I said, she shows the project she's working on, and she's just very interesting and fun to listen to, and I think you'll enjoy her channel. So go over and check out her channel and subscribe to her if you haven't as also. So the next section is of the video for today is Happy Mail. I received some Happy Mail, and so I was wanting to share it with you. Now these are actually some Christmas cards that I received. But most of them came from far off, so they just now got to me, so that's perfectly fine. Okay, so the first one is from Arlene, and she is from the West Indies, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, so that's real exciting. I've never gotten anything from the Caribbean before. So this is this card that she sent me. I think that's so cute. I like the little Santa and the reindeer. I love that. And she sent me, she wrote a sweet little note inside. So thank you so much, Arlene, for sending me this card and for thinking of me. I think that's so sweet. Okay, and the next one I received was from Kim. And she is in Ontario, Canada. And she does have a YouTube channel. This is Kim's Crochet and Knits, okay? And so here is the card that she sent me. Isn't that cute? And inside the card, she had this little crocheted, looks like a crocheted Christmas package, and clipped to it was these awesome stitch markers. 4 little stitch markers. See that? They are so cute. Let me do like that. You can see them better. There you go. There. So thank you so much, Kim. I really appreciate that. Those are some pretty stitch markers, nice and sparkly. Okay, so that it was from Kim. The next one was from Australia. Oh my goodness. This is from Miss Lee, okay? And she sent me this cute little card right here with Santa on the beach. I think that is awesome because of course it is summer, or the summer season when they had their Christmas. So I think that's super cute. It's even got a koala there sitting on the beach. And a kangaroo, of course. So, super cute card. I love it. Sweet note inside. Thank you so much, Lee. This is Lee R, so I won't say her last name. But anyway, thank you for the card. I think that's super sweet. Okay, the next one comes from here in the States. Pennsylvania. And this one I kind of knew about because I have informed delivery where I check to see if there's anything in my box before I go over to the post office. And before Christmas, it said that I was getting this card from Cheryl Bolts. Now, she does have a channel, and I'll link her channel below. But for some reason, I never received it. And so there was a little thing on there, and it says you click on it if you never received that card. And so I did that, and then that was it. I forgot about it, after that. But then all of a sudden, when I went to check my box, there was the card. And so she sent me this super cute card right here. Isn't that cute? All the little doggies. And of course, this is perfect for Cheryl because anybody who watches her channel knows that she has a lot of dogs, a lot of fur babies. So I think that's so cute. Such a cute card. And she also sent me a picture of her and her husband with Santa. So I think that's great. Awesome. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for sending me the card. Better late than never. I'm not sure what happened, where it went in the mail, but I'm glad that it did find me and get to me. Okay, next one is from Casey Taft, and she does have a YouTube channel, and so I will link her below. And she made a homemade card for me, and it says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Enjoy to the world." Isn't that cute? Beautiful card. I have never made homemade cards. But I do appreciate all the work, I'm sure, that is put into them. Okay, so thank you so much, Casey. She even put this cute little, let me hide the address here, but she put this cute little sticker on the back that said, what does it say? Handcrafted in the North Pole. See that? I think that's so cute. So when I opened it, I made sure that I didn't rip through that sticker because I think that's so cute. Okay. So thank you, Casey, for the Christmas card and the sweet note that you wrote inside. I really appreciate it. Okay, and then the next one was a package. And this one, like I said, I do get informed delivery, or I'm supposed to, where I check to see if there's anything in there. But when I checked, it did not. I think it had one card that was listed that was supposed to be in my mailbox. So when I got there, I saw all of these cards were in there, and I was so surprised. Plus, this package was in there, and so, like I said, I was very surprised because it didn't say I was getting them. But anyway, so this is from Terri. Now, Terri has sent me a couple of packages before. She is so super sweet. She does have a channel. I don't think she makes many videos, but I will link her her channel below. She is from New Jersey, and she sent me this card right here. Isn't that cute? And a sweet little note inside. And then she also sent me this little drawstring pouch. See this? It was tied, but of course I untied it to open it. But anyway, cute little drawstring pouch that she made with some Christmas yarn. And inside was two little packages that had stitch markers in them. So let me show you those. They're all like Christmassy stitch markers. And this one is a little tassel. Okay. And then this one says Joy, and it's got some, see that? Joy? I don't know. It may be backwards, but anyway, it spells out joy. And it's got some little Christmas bells. I don't know if you can see that there. on the end of them. So those were in a little package, and then there's this other little package that's got some more stitch markers, and this one has some more tassels. There's a yellow one. Oop. And then this one has got a tassel and a little snowman. Isn't he cute? Okay, very cute. And then this is such a neat idea. It's a safety pin, and then it's got some green and red, 2 green and 1 red bead, and then a Christmas wreath on the very bottom. Have it right way, yeah. So that is super cute as well. Okay, and then she also sent me a little baggie here that's got 4 candy canes in it. So thank you so much, Terri, for the sweet package, and I already sent you an email message thanking you also. So that is my happy mail. That was it was a fun surprise because, like I said, I wasn't expecting all of this in my box. So anyway, so that is my happy mail, and I think that's it for today. I think this has been a long video, or seems like it. I don't know. But I do want to thank my subscribers. I've jumped up just here like the last week. I jumped up a pretty good amount. So thank you so much for my new subscribers that have subscribed to me. Welcome to my channel, and I'm hoping you're enjoying looking at some of my videos and seeing the projects that I'm making. Thank you so much to my original subscribers. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I've almost completed 3 years of videos on YouTube. It'll be in May, I think. Toward the end of May will be my 3-year anniversary, podiversary. I'm having so much fun making these videos and meeting so many awesome people. I just really appreciate everybody's comments. I just am having such a wonderful time, and I'm so happy to hear that people are inspired by the projects and things that I'm doing. So that's awesome thing. So if you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing and check out my videos and tutorials and things that I post. So I think that's all, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.